A new Supreme Court decision could have a huge impact on who wins the White House next week. The High Court rejecting a pair of appeals by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to take his name off the ballots in Wisconsin and Michigan. Kennedy was running as an independent candidate before dropping out of the race and endorsing President Trump instead. Alex Caprariello is here with more. Alex, historically, there haven't been a ton of third-party voters, but thinking back to Ralph Nader in 2000, Jill Stein, Gary Johnson in 2016, they can have an impact. What could be Kennedy's?
Well, it could have a major impact specifically in those swing states where they are looking like it's neck and neck. If you're a voter in, say, the state of Wisconsin, this is what your ballot is going to look like when you actually walk in there next Tuesday. Donald Trump supporting the Republicans, Jill Stein for the Green Party, Kamala Harris for the Democrats, and RFK Jr., despite dropping out, will still be listed there as an independent candidate. But Markie is so right, because historically these third-party candidates actually play disruptors when it comes to the actual election. Let's take a look at those two states in specific that the Supreme Court just said it is too late for RFK Jr. to pull his name out of. We have two disruptors potentially from these 2020 and 2016 elections. Look at that. Joe Jorgensen, the Libertarian candidate, securing 38,000 votes in an election that Joe Biden won by about 20,000. In 2016, the effect is even greater. Gary Johnson, Libertarian, securing 106,000 votes in an election that Donald Trump just eked out by about 23,000 votes. We said we're going to look at both of them, so why don't we go ahead, swing out to Michigan as well while we're at it. Again, Gary Johnson playing the disruptor in 2016, 172,000 votes for that Libertarian in an election that was decided by, what is that, about 11,000 votes or so? So yes, RFK Jr. pulling out of this 2024 election, endorsing Donald Trump, but it may be confusing for some of those voters in these swing states, especially if they remember who RFK Jr. was, what he stood for, his anti-establishment rhetoric. It might help Donald Trump by him actually going out there and saying he supports Donald Trump, but at the same time, he may end up losing some of those votes for the people that go out there, put RFK's name on the ballot as the presidential nominee that they want to see in the White House.
Yeah, this could get interesting. Alex, thank you. Let's talk about...
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.